New Agers potentize disease. They create networks of disease, and they heightened together a common disease, which gives them more disease power. Disease is a form of power. When life can't express itself, life is a power. It creates a disease. So disease is intelligence, and it's also a power. Disease draws to itself resources. Disease protects itself. Disease protects the organism. Disease is supremely intelligent. So when these people come together, they create a puddle, a crucible of disease, and they heighten it. They make it, they concentrate the disease. And the disease itself is a spirit. They don't go to the New Age. They tell themselves they go to the New Age to heal. They go to the New Age to get high. Let's be clear. Nobody can fool me in regards to this. I have studied thoroughly New Agers and all their branches and movements. I've traveled around. I've been with them. I've fucked them. I did a bunch of things with them. I've swapped girls with them. I did everything. I enjoyed. Well, I didn't enjoy. It means I know it. I feel confident about what I'm saying and my direct experience. They are seeking to get high. They just don't want to say that it's high. They want to give it a spiritual undertone. It's healing, it's finding oneness, whatever it is. But what they want to do is get high. It's like the hippies. So whatever, in the 1960s, right, there was the hippies and all that movement. First of all, just so that we're clear, as far as my research has shown, the hippie movement was a psyop. That means there was governmental agencies that had an intention and created that cultural revolution. That's number one. Number two, the drugs came from laboratories run by these same organizations. I'm not talking about the weed or mushrooms. I'm talking about the stronger stuff that made the 60s what it is, psychedelics and whatnot. Things aren't what they seem. Nothing is what it seems. So with a little bit of research, you start to realize, okay, I think my concepts are erroneous. And then you can see in the future, so the modern day, I think it's safe to say that these people are kind of like the bedrock of New Ageism. And the New Agers today are seeking, well, they're just going to say peace, love, harmony. We're going to go at the rainbow. There's no law. There's no order. Everyone's free. It's all love. No, it's not. This is a lie. And we want to just enjoy our lives. No, you want to get high. Now, I have nothing against that. You can get high as much as you like. I have nothing to say about that, but that's what you want. And there's different ways of getting high. You can create a form of hyperventilation to get high. We call this, what do we call this? Breathwork. Right? You can do a bunch of things to manipulate your body to get the sensation of being high. You can also take substances and foods, and you can just drink green, it gets you high. There's all different kinds of strategies to take your body out of balance so that you can experience high, bliss. Is it? I don't think so. Not in my opinion. And you would need to know something better to be able to discern that this is not really what you're saying. But you need to know something better. There needs to be something inside of you, or you need to have had a better experience. So perhaps, once again, New Ageism is a form of coping mechanism, just like sports for some other people, for a certain kind of breed of individuals. So should we judge? I have no opinion. I don't give a fuck. It changes nothing in my life. But I can see it for what it is. So when we confuse this stuff with spirituality or tantra, this is just... And then I can start looking at it and observe and bring my microscope vision from my third eye microscope. And I see it's like, okay, right. So that's why I said it's like a puddle. They concentrating and highlighting the disease to get like intoxicated. Okay, great. So it sounds like a judgment, but it's not. So it's a simple observation. The sky is blue. It's an observation. It's not a judgment. It's discernment. So I'm just saying what it is. Tantra and power structures are very different. And they're not made for everybody. So, again, when I was younger, it was hard for me to grasp, and I was very upset. It's like, why? It should be made for everybody. Everybody should have access to this. I was very gullible. And I've learned. And now I understand. But we still live in a, dare I say, democratic age, the age of information. So somehow, some way, in this age, all information has to spread. All of it. From the fact that homeboy Deepak Chopra hung out with Epstein to whatever occult secrets from the Himalayas. It's irrelevant. The fact that you have access to the information changes nothing. It will not enlighten you. It will not empower you. It will change absolutely nothing. But it is the era of information. That means all information is coming from deep, hidden, and being spread. Will it change something? Absolutely nothing. People are under the impression that information is power. Information is not power. Knowledge is power. There's a big difference between knowledge and power. So people are having access to all these teachings, but there's nothing behind it. You can read a book with a special secret pranayam. And it was only used in certain Himalayan monasteries hundreds of years ago, if not thousands of years, and it's a technique that was used for whatever. And then here it is in a book that you don't even buy anymore. You get a PDF for free on some kind of ocean PDF where all the books are there for free. And then here you are, you're reading it. And then you're like, yes, I can just repeat what I'm reading. It's not going to work because that's not how it works. That's why it's in a book and nobody cares. That's why I say the things that I say now. I don't care. Some moron will listen and think, oh, now I have access to secrets and power. No, and knowledge. No, you don't. You're listening to me talk. I'm an entertainer. Nothing more. So you're under the impression that you're gaining access to something. And from a point of view, you are. But you still don't know anything. If you want to tread the path, that's another game. And that you have to be authorized. And to be authorized, you need a teacher who himself has the authorization, and that teacher must select you. Now you understand how this is counter-modern generation. Everybody hates everybody. Everybody wants to do whatever they want. They want the freedom to do and go. Nobody can stop me. So when you say there's a hierarchy, people get nervous. What do you mean? Spiritual knowledge should be accessible to everyone. No. No, it shouldn't. Who gave you that silly idea? I wonder. And who needs this? Be your own guru. No, you can't. If you could, you wouldn't be an idiot. No, but you can be your own guru because you go online, you watch videos on YouTube by other morons, and there it is. And you'll be able to navigate the ocean of the psyche with your little raft all by yourself because you watch YouTube videos. You'll be able to face the gods with your YouTube knowledge and the sword of your wisdom. I don't know what to say. Humanity deserves to be enslaved. It is enslaved. It will continue to be enslaved, and the enslavement will become more precise, technologically even more sophisticated, and they will enjoy. I'm all for it. If I can be of service, just call me up. It's true. I'm here to serve everyone. I don't care what your agenda is. I serve. So if you want to build a trap, if I can help, I'll help you make it smoother for you, for whoever is going to get trapped into it. Because I have sympathy, I have compassion for the person who got trapped. Why should you lose your leg and then it will bleed? No. We can make the contraption more precise so it doesn't hurt so much, but just enough to arrest you so that you can relax. Otherwise, you'll make a scene and then you'll bother your new slave master, and then he'll have to deal with the noise. No, we want to make this situation more harmonious for both the master slave and the prey that just got caught. I'm here to serve. I have no objection. I don't discriminate.